Hi, welcome to Wahoo Travel Divers. I'm Ed McNeil. This is the Suunto Ocean Review. First off, it's Saturday, April 5th, 2025. That is important because Suunto automatically updates the firmware of its computer, the Ocean, through the app whenever it's connected. And so you'll come back one day and say, oh, your firmware's been updated. And guess what? It has new features. If you watched a video review of the Suunto Ocean from 2024, you may have seen the reviewer say things like the compass was very underwhelming for a company that's famous for its compasses. All they had at that time, apparently, was a little heading at the bottom of the watch. Now, we have an absolutely gorgeous compass that encompasses the entire arch of the watch, and you're going to see that in a little bit, but it's absolutely beautiful. That's why it's important to know that your Ocean, if you get one, is probably going to get better over time as they roll out new features according to their plan. Now, the other thing I'd like to share with you is I am now a Suunto dealer. I'm a shearwater dealer, and now I'm a Suunto dealer. I asked to be a dealer so that I could sell my divers the Suunto Ocean, make it available to them. So this is a biased review. I only sell gear I love and want to dive with myself. If you know me, you know that's true. I don't sell stuff I don't like. In this review, we're going to cover the following subjects. We're going to look at conservatism, the good, the bad, and the mildly inconvenient. We're going to look at overall ergonomics and the display. We're going to talk about the menu system, and most importantly, we're going to talk about the two things I want any dive computer to be able to do easily and well, which sadly, most dive computers don't. All right, we're also going to look at the app and social sharing. Here's my high-level take on this dive computer. First off, who's it for? Any diver is going to enjoy using this computer. That said, the lack of a definable field found on shearwaters means you have to scroll through things to find time of day or whatever else information you want on it. So for serious working professionals, this probably isn't going to replace what they're using. That said, the display on this computer is absolutely gorgeous, best in class. You won't find a dive computer as nice looking underwater anywhere. The compass is absolutely beautiful, it's gorgeous, it follows the arch around the edge. It has an easy to use heading with a reciprocal. So if you want to set a heading and go off into the unknown and come back, you've got it. It's easy to use. It has the best Rapid Ascent Warning I've ever seen on a computer. Other companies, you should take note of this and copy it. It's absolutely gorgeous. It works extremely well. We'll talk more about that. It has a nice app with integrations to your other social apps like Strava or whatever, Hike a Lot, whatever you're using. It syncs automatically. The app, if it's open on your phone, will sync automatically to your watch and upload it directly to your social app. Seamless, super easy to use. The Suunto Ocean is a multi-activity watch. In addition to being a dive computer, it's a hiking app, a swimming app, a jogging app, all kinds of things I will never use, including free maps for your hikes on your watch. How cool is that? I won't use it, but if you're a multi-activity person, that's another check mark for the Suunto Ocean. Let's talk about conservatism. Suunto has a well-earned knock amongst dive guides for being overly conservative. No one likes to see them on the boats. It generally means shorter bottom times, longer surface intervals, and generally inconvenient to everybody else. Well, say hello to the new Suunto. Buhlmann 16 algorithm. Just like Garmin, just like Shearwater, Suunto has adopted the industry standard algorithm. Now in the past 3 weeks, I've logged 20 dives. All of them with the Suunto Ocean and my Shearwater Terek on my wrist. I've been watching carefully how they would perform side by side. Very good, very close in fact. Generally, when I drop down under about 60 feet, the Suunto is automatically, it seems, about 2 minutes shorter on bottom time than the Shearwater. Now, by the end of the dive, it's still about 2 minutes. On about 4 of those deep dives, they were bang on, side by side, exactly the same. No issues there at all. So on the deep dives, the Suunto Ocean is very close to other companies' integration of the Buhlmann 16. On repetitive dives, like after we do a short service interval and jump back in and do a dive to 60 feet, they are even closer. They're pretty much spot on. I see no significant difference, maybe 1 minute here and there, but it's a very good Buhlmann 16 application. Another aspect of conservatism, which I really love about the Suunto Ocean, is the Rapid Ascent Warning. It's located absolutely dead center on the screen. It's big, it's hard to miss. It gives you a green, yellow, red warning, like a very kind Finnish police officer pulling up behind you with the lights gently turning, warning you, could you please slow down? And then it goes off the charts, buzzing on your wrist, bright red light, buzzing on your wrist like a home arrest bracelet when you walk off the property. It's crazy. I will say this is the part that's a little mildly inconvenient. I think I set it off once when I reached down to my tech short pockets and pulled out my SMB during a slow ascent. At least that's what I'm claiming. So the Suunto Ocean is a pleasure to use out of the water as well as in the water. In the water, first of all, out of the water, there are several things I would like it to be able to do. First of all, I want to be able to go up to my apps. Here we go, scuba diving. The app you use most recently is the one that appears first. So in this case, scuba diving. I'll go here, click it, brings it in, and the two things you want to be able to do easily with a dive computer is change your gas and calculate your NDL for your second dive. So let's go to gases. Oops, went too far. Select it. And now I can modify that pretty easily just by clicking that and going down to a different gas mix and change it there. But I'm not going to because I almost always dive 32% nitrox. All right, let's go back. Calculate your NDL for your repetitive dive planner. Go here, check pick your gas, confirm your service interval, scroll down to your intended depth. You can see as I'm doing this that my NDL is changing to show me what I have as a maximum of that depth. All right, so let's get out of here. I'm pressing and holding to go back. Now let's take a look at the dive itself. We're going to press here. This is what it looks like in the water. Now the compass absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to press this middle button once. The arch disappears. I'm going to press it again, and now we've got the compass up. The compass encompasses the entire edge of the arch. Now, I'm going to press and hold the middle button for 3 seconds. This is how you set a bearing. It gives you your bearing, and it gives you your reciprocal as well. All right, how cool is that? All right, so now I'm going to get rid of the bearing just by holding down the center button for another 3 seconds, and it goes away. Now I'm going to just close out of here, and that is the beautiful compass. That's your basic watch. I don't know how much it takes in terms of energy. I use it when I need it. It's so easy to access and use. It's just a genuine pleasure. When you're in the water, this is just an absolutely beautiful display. It gives you the 3 things you absolutely need to know when you're diving. It gives you your depth, your dive time, your NDL, which is currently called service interval, and then this bottom field has a number of different features. Just by pressing here on the lower right button, we can scroll through and see what we have available. So this is both a lovely thing, but also one of the things that I'm not fond of. I love having a configurable field on the home screen. That way I can have time of day constantly up for myself, which is important for me as a professional diver. But that said, this is an absolutely gorgeous watch, beautiful computer to use, easy to see, even for older eyes. Social sharing is an aspect of the Suunto Ocean, well, particularly the app that supports the Suunto Ocean on your phone, that needs to be mentioned. By going into the app after your dive has been uploaded to it, you can click onto the dive profile, go into it, and manipulate a 3D model of your dive. You can then export that along with the length of your dive, your maximum depth, and a number of other factors added into it and created a photo for social sharing. So it's a pretty cool feature. People seem to really dig it, and if you want people to see how good a diver you are, how long you stay underwater, it's pretty cool. Okay, let's wrap this up. Who is this computer for? Well, I think any diver would be happy to dive with it. As I mentioned earlier, professional divers who want to have set fields on their computer beyond the 3 basic fields probably are not going to be happy with this computer, the Ocean. That said, everybody else is going to absolutely love it. Its ease of use, its ergonomics, its brilliant display is excellent. It's good for a new diver, especially good for a new diver. The Rapid Ascent Warning is an excellent training aid and will make you a better, safer diver. The advanced divers will appreciate the Buhlmann Algorithm, the easy to access compass, the simple to use reciprocal heading, and many other features like changing gas and calculating NDL for repetitive dives. This is an excellent computer. I heartily recommend it to anybody who particularly wants a dive computer that also is a multiple sports app. If you want to swim laps, go ride your bike, hike, I don't know why anybody does that, but if that's you and you want one computer to do it all and do diving well, the Suunto Ocean may be the computer for you.